trying out a new team here. Shadow Aurorus in the lead against a Kanto Ninetales. Doesn't seem ideal, does it? Took me a game to get going, but I actually went on a really nice run with this team. I'm going for the nuke, meteor beam. Here it comes. Kaboom. Blocked. Okay. And then we'll hit with the weather ball, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to swap here. Yes, I quick swap into my Golisopod, another name that I haven't used all of that much, but has some play with this team. I am going to two-shield it, which turns out to not be a good decision, but here comes the Azu. I am going to slap twice. Again, this is the first time I'm using this team. I should have won X-Scissor, but I go with the Aqua Jet, and ultimately it's not going to make too much of a difference here, but I do cut it close here. The Aurorus able to get to a weather ball, not going to do anything either. Maybe get a shield, not even close to a shield. I'm going to let him tank here, flip over to the Glisopod, and now I'm going all out with my Annihilate. My Annihilate is the 8th best according to PokeGenie that you could possibly get. It has really good PvP stats. So ultimately, this is game one. Forget about this one. This is the one. This is where it starts. The run starts now. Aurorus into a Dragapult. Spicy. All right. Now he brings in his Tentacruel. I'm going for the nuke again. Meteor Beam. When it hits, it's awesome. No luck there. I'm going to continue to chip, and I will shield up here. So don't necessarily have a Mud Slapper here, so not that it really matters all that much. But I'm going to raise my attack again and go for the nuke. The Meteor Beam. It is blocked again. Ugh. So I raise my attack twice just for him to scald me. Quick swap into the Glisopod. I'll catch this scald, so it's not going to do anything. Acid Spray, it does lower my defense stat, but I'm going to rip an X-Scissor right here, and I believe it's enough to get him done. Yes, it is. Here comes a Corsola. Okay, and now let's go. Aqua Jet. Corsola was annoying me a lot, so I flip over into the Glisopod, and it turned out to be pretty good, so now it's time for Annihilate. Let her rip. Okay, Power Gem does a whole lot of nothing. I'm going with a Rage Fist here. Let's ramp the attack. And if it lands, it should be enough. Yes. Oh, and it leaves him on one. Weather Ball into the Dragapult. Look at the damage. How does a little thing nuked? Okay, and that's going to take him out. First win. Okay, remember, we go on a nice run here. Okay, Aurorus into a Mandibuzz. Okay, pretty good matchup here. Either way you want to look at this. And I do let this one go through. Dark Pulse takes about half my health, okay? But I am able to farm quite a bit. And here's the nuke. Will it land? Nuke, see ya. Takes him out. One shot. Clodsire next. Okay, Weather Ball into a Clodsire here. A full charge and blocked. I will shield. I do have that little attack stat tick up, okay? Morpeko comes in. Meteor Beam, and it is blocked. All right. So now I switch into my Annihilate. I can use my final shield. Hopefully work him down completely. Let's see. No, not quite enough. Okay, so this is going to probably take me out with the Aura Wheel. I can go into a Golisopod here. Hopefully get the farm. No, I can't even get the farm down, man. This is going to tank me. Oh, he went Psychic Fangs. Oh, man, he blew it. He blew it. All right, now we can go back-to-back Aqua Jet. That should be enough to KO this Clodsire. 1 and 2. That will be enough, and that is our second win in a row. So obviously, the recording here, I did amazing with this team. I think I only finished with like 15 or 16 wins in the set. So while pretty good, not like, the greatest constructed team ever where I'm winning 20 games in a set. Okay, Aqua Jet there. I'm going to let this one through, which turns out pretty stupid because the Aerial Ace actually does serious damage against Golisopod here. But I was thinking, Mandibuzz not really a powerful attacker by any means. But here I'm working to go for the farm. I'm going to let one through. I know the foul play is not too strong. And let's see if I can get the full farm down. I can. Okay. Ton of energy. Gastro comes in. I'm going for the nuke. Meteor Beam blocked. Okay, I can race to the attack, but I do quick swap into an Annihilate. I wonder if he knows that I have Ice Beam. Let's see. Okay, he's going to get his charge move off here. Aerial Ace is blocked. Okay, I have a second shield as well. So I go into an Ice Punch. I get it off before he gets his second charge move in. This should be enough. Thank you. And Gastro comes in. I'm going to let the first move go. Body Slam, called that from a mile away. Rage Fist should take a decent chunk off at the very least. Okay, and that's enough to work him all the way down. Beautiful win. Okay, here we go. Aurorus into that Shadow Jump Fluff. Treepion comes in. I am going to shield. Aqua Tail is blocked, and I quick swap at the last second into this Treepion, hoping for an Aqua Tail, and I get the Aqua Tail, not the Crunch. That would have been terrible. And I bet here comes the Crunch. And it's blocked. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm trying to go for the full farm, and I get it. Right, the Shadow, that'll do it. It's not as bulky as the regular. Okay, into the Dusknoir. Rage Fist number 1. Rage Fist number 2. Okay, and they're both blocked. And now I'm going to... Decision. Golisopod has the fast pressure on him. Good. Okay, quick swap into that Jump Fluff, and I go for the Nuke. Meteor Beam. See ya. All right, and then we bring in... he brings in his Dusknoir into my Shadow Aurorus. Dynamic Punch is a one-shot. Can I hang here? Can I survive a move? Shadow Punch. And I go back-to-back Aqua Jets. Probably could have went with the bug move there. But another win. So what is that, 4 in a row? Shadow Aurorus into a Talonflame. Okay, so quick swap into the Golisopod. I'm just trying to work fast pressure here against this um, uh, Incinerate user. As you can see, no Incinerate snuck in there. I've been getting so much better at timing these charge moves. As I say, that another one rips in, but I promise I've been getting better. Okay, and that's my biggest problem, I guess. It's when they have multiple charge moves. X Scissor, okay, nice. Now into this Cresselia. Which route do I want to go? I go with the Aurorus here. I am going to block one, knowing that it probably has... Oh, it went Moonblast. Okay. Here we go with our Weather Ball. That should be enough to take him. Oh, just short. And a quick swap into the Talon. I think I can actually survive this. Flame Charge, nice. Okay. Do I get to the Nuke? No, I go Weather Ball here. I got to be close to 2. That's enough to take him out. Wow. All right. And do I just let it rip? Quick swap into the Annihilate, into this Morpeko. Aura Wheel takes a huge chunk out, but I'm going to... Oh, he quick swaps. I get to a Rage Fist. That's going to KO the Cresselia. Can I get some fast move pressure? Yeah, KO. That ramped attack is insane. All right, Cresselia into my Aurorus. Quick swap into a Deoxys. Okay. I bring in my Golisopod, knowing that I have the Ghost type fast move. Gonna chip him down. Whoa, I didn't know he had Thunderbolt. Okay. That's another problem. Like, I should probably just go through the list and see what Pokemon have, what moves. But, okay. Can I get off one more charge move here? Yes, I can. I'm going to go Aqua Jet into this Cresselia. Okay, takes off a little bit. Now I'm going to quick swap into my Annihilate here. One shield. Moonblast would stink. Okay, Grass Knot, not a problem. One and throw, beautiful. There is the Rage Fist. Blocked. Okay, can I get to another? I can. I beat him to the second. Rage Fist coming hot. Okay, he blocks it again. And I'm going to use my second shield. Yes, and I think this should be enough. Yeah, the Moonblast is... Oh, no, he beats me to my next move. Not ideal. Grass Knot, not enough to take me out. I go with another Rage Fist here. We're ramping that attack as high as it could possibly go. Into a Ferrothorn. Let's see if I can take him all the way. Oh my, look at the damage that it's doing to that Ferrothorn. Rage Fist, KO, see you later. And that's another win. I'm telling you, this run was incredible. I think I lost this game though. Okay, Shadow Galvantula here. That was really annoying. So I do shield the first move. Discharge, okay, and now I go for the Nuke. I just like the Nuke. All right, we're doing pretty well. See, I wish I would have been able to get to that Weather Ball first, but okay, Discharge comes in. Can I get the full farm? Yes, I can. What move do I have here? I gotta go with the Meteor Beam here. Yeah, Meteor Beam against that Whimsicott. Ooh, and it's blocked. Okay, can I get to the weather ball? Yes, I get to the weather ball. This is gonna be a nuke. See you later. Okay, and then the stun fisk. All right, not able to get to the weather ball there. Now I gotta think. What do I go with here? Golisopod is not gonna take the electric move. Well, that's the problem. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to the Aqua Jet quickly. All right, so I threw after one. That's good, and I took a huge chunk off him. Can Annihilate clutch up here? I think so. Yep, no charge move necessary. Yep, so really either charge move is not going to be able to take me out from here. So that's going to be another win. So again, like I said, I just seriously went. I was getting lucky too with some of these matchups, but okay. Quick swap out of the Aurorus once I saw the Mud Slapper. Bone Club not going to do much to my Golisopod. As you can see, one and throw. See, I told you I'm getting better at this. There is the second. And do I block? I do block here. And then I got to go one and throw. There it is. Boom. Another Aqua Jet in. Prevent him from getting that extra move. Can I get to the last one? See, obviously on that one, I'm trying to get to the move before he can. So I'm just doing whatever I can. Okay, I still have the shield advantage here. Oh, Basti, you're in trouble, pal. Malamar comes in into the Aurorus. Can the Aurorus win this matchup here? Okay, I'm gonna have to use the shield, but I will nuke. Meteor Beam. Oh my goodness, he gets to back-to-back charge. Oh, and the superpower takes me out. All right, Annihilate, let's see what you got. Rage Fist, one. Beautiful. Tank. And let's see if we got enough juice to take out this Basti. Oh no, he gets the charge move first. It's not going to be enough. Stone Edge, not enough. Rage Fist. And then we're going to farm down for this win as well. So everything that could have possibly went wrong, and I was able to still pull that one out. All right, here we go. Great lead matchup. Switched out into a fortress. Now I bring it in my Annihilate here to, get some fast move pressure into this Steel Electric Pokemon. He does Rock Tomb. I'm going to Rage Fist here. So really, nothing he has is going to do too much damage. So I feel pretty content about ramping it up. And I think I let this one through too. Yeah, I do. Rock Tomb, still not enough. Rage Fist to get me back to even. All right, I got the debuffs, but I also have the buffs from the Rage Fist. Okay, so Simul KO. I have the shield advantage here. Where am I going to go first? I go to Golisopod into the Gudra. Okay, X Scissor. Little chip. Okay, it's obviously not the best selection for me, but it does take off a nice chunk there. And I think, do I just go two shield with Aurorus here? I think so. Aqua Tail does nothing. X Scissor is going to ultimately take him out here if he opts to let it through. He does still have the shield advantage. Okay, and then Meteor Beam into the Azu. Look at this. Blocked. Oh, come on, give me another one. I want another chance at this. Let's see. Boom. Meteor Beam and KO. Oh my God. Into the bulk of Azu. It takes off 90% of his health, and that's a win. So just a lot of fun to play with. Again, like I said, beyond this clip here, that was a really nice run in the middle. I pretty much went 500 the rest of the time, but I had a lot of fun playing with this nuke. Obviously, you kind of need things to work out for you in terms of having good matchups. But overall, a lot of fun. Again, better. We're going to get to Legends soon, so I'll talk to everybody on the next one. Please like and subscribe. We will talk soon.